different subsidiaries of labels, affiliation. So tell us the at least one version of the Travis Scott story.
I just grew up in Houston, Texas, like my whole life, Missouri City. And then I left to like do this rapper shit. When I moved to New York, I was like staying at my friend's crib, and I was going to Stadium Red, you know, like Just Blaze and Omen Studio. I used to be there every day.
You just moved to New York on the like, I want to try to pursue this?
Well, I was in college. My mom thought I was in school, so she thought I was paying for school, but she was like paying for like food and plane tickets.
Where were you in? Where did she think you were in college?
UTSA and UT.
Okay. So you went to Texas San Antonio and Texas Austin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was going to Stadium Red every day, and then that was kind of like getting to a point, and then like my friend had like a crib in LA, so I went there and we shared a room. But as soon as I got there, like I put out a video in New York, my first Lovesick, it was called Lovesick. Then when I got to LA, as soon as I got off the plane, like this, I had all these text messages and missed calls from T.I. I was
right away.
Like, yeah, I was like so confused. Like,
how did you put it out that anyone even really saw it? Like, where did it go?
I don't know, I just dropped it, and then it was just like on blogs, like, you know what I'm saying, blogs just picked it up, but that's why it was so random. I was like, yo, salute up, like, how do you even know me? So, like, it was all these calls, and I was calling the number back, no one was picking up, and then they called me back, like, yo, is this Travis? I was like, yep. It was like, T.I. wants to meet you at Conway Studios. So I was like, all right, for sure. Pulled up on him. And there he was like rapping and shit, and he was like, "Yo, I like."
He was just rapping random, willy nilly, or he was like recording.
Yeah. That's when I first met Iggy right there, bro. That's when she first came out. I was like, damn, damn. And then
question, important question.
What up?
Did she have a fat ass when you first met her?
Yeah, kinda. But now her ass is like crazy.
I just saw recently, and I was like, whoa.
I don't know. She must be doing squats or something.
Love it. All right, just curious. Sorry, Iggy. That's just an aside. I just want to know everything. All right, so he's rapping. Iggy's there.
Yeah. So he's like, "Yo, man, I like your video. You know, I got this thing called Hustle Gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna be watching." That's all he said. And I was like, "All right, for sure." Then I left, and I was like, "Damn, like, oh, man, what we gonna do?" And then like, so I just kept grinding. I was there for like 3 months. And then, like, the guy's my manager right now, Anthony Kilhofer, he was like, man, I'm about to go to New York. And I was working on this song. I did this beat for my album. And he was like, man, let me take this with me to New York. I'm like, damn. But he didn't tell me he was going to New York with Kanye, but I just know he, like, works with him all the time. So I was like, man, he's probably going out there to work with him. So the next day, this fool called me, and like I was homeless at the time. Like I had no crib, none of that.
You were homeless. Or you were couch surfing.
No, I was like homeless. Like,
you were in the street.
Yeah, in the street, like in my friend's car. Oof. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, you know, whatever, man. And so
you didn't want to call your mom and be like, hey, I'm not.
Oh no, man. I'm gonna come clean, bro. I'm a hard nigga before I cry like at least like once on that mission. Cause I was like out there in LA in the field like for like 7 months. And when you don't know nobody, bro, like, it's like, bro, it's crazy. All I know is the person next to me, and I can't go home because I got too much to prove. It was, like, nuts. So, Warner Brothers, all these, like, labels wanted to sign me at that time. And so I was, like, man, going ham. And then... So
how did they get to find out about you? Just from the video?
Just, like, talking, I guess. Just, like, some talk. I don't know what's going on. Because I was taking meetings with, like, people, man, like, playing in my music, playing in my ideas, telling my ideas. And, you know, someone was like, y'all, man, like, this is the illest. I took a meeting with Chris Anacute, man, at Def Jam. He was like, man, you know, you hard, man. Like, you got to work with Ye. But he's like, I can't sign you because you don't have, like, a record that's about to be, like, #1 and shit. I was like, man, I'm not trying to be that. And then, like, and so I left. And then, so, you know, that day, when he went to New York, he called me. He's like, yo, Kanye is, like, watching your video right now. He's like, he's already, like, 2 minutes in. This is, like, unnormal. And I was like, what? And he's like, he called me back. He's like, he's watching it again. And I was like, oh, man. And then I hung up. He called me back. He was like, pack your shit up. I was like, where I'm going? He's like, he wants you to come to New York. And then I hung up. And then he called me. He was like, I want you to come to New York. I was like, oh, snap.
Ye called you?
Yeah. And then that's when it all cracked. And then,
what did Ye say when you first heard his voice? He's like, yo, fam.
And he was like, yo, what up? It's Ye. I was like, what's good?
And that didn't free. Like, I don't understand though. How were you already mentally prepared to get calls from Kanye West? Like, because a lot of people would bug out right now.
I was bugging, bro. I kept putting the phone on mute. Kept like putting it on speaker, off on speaker, because I felt like he could hear me and shit. I was just with my homie, like my best friend, so I had to like tell him like this is real, because I was in the bathroom like yelling at people because I had nothing to do. And then like he called me. I was like, bro, I'm on the phone with Kanye, bro.
But here, I just don't understand. no matter how you cut it, and I'm not taking away from the fact that it was scary, like when you're out there on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a very quick ascent. Like there are people who grind for years and years
Yeah,
and years.
man.
Like how did you get like? You really did seem to catch some breaks, right? Or like was it that video really resonated with people?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I was like, man, I've been really trying to like put people onto my sound for like since I was like 17, 16. So it's like I graduated when I was like 18 or like 17 and a half. And so when I was just out there like immediately, but you know, it was kind of like a good extent, man. You know, God willing, man. I thank God about that every day, you know. But I mean, I don't know, man. I guess it's like talent. I guess I don't know, man.
So then you get out here and you go see Kanye.
Yeah. So I don't see him for like the first like week. Like he's like a ghost.
And you're like, I came here to see Kanye, right? Like,
yeah. And I was asking Kill. I was like, yo, what's going on? He's like, man, I don't know. So I was just like I was like working on songs, man. Like, I was working on Cruel Summer. So like all the songs I was just working on. Then I was like scoring, you know, that Cruel Summer film.
Mm-hmm. Well, what were you doing what were you doing for Cruel Summer specifically on the songs?
Man, I was like doing production. Like he'll give me a track and I'll just like work on it.
A track that's already done, that's already set up.
Like an idea. You know, it's definitely nowhere near done.
So it'll be like a sample will be there.
Whatever it is, it'll be like whatever it is.
Just some loose shit.
Like, yo, I got this idea. What you got?
And then you
ONECRAKNEWS, baby.
Post up and just go hands.
On the machine, you're like you actually hands on.
Computer, yeah, hands on.
What do you use?
I use Logic.
Okay.
Wow, this is the first time I ever said that ever
Really?
in my life. Yes.
Wow.
I've never told anyone.
That was an easy score. Thank you.
It might be the last time I use that program.
No. I have a good hookup for you, Logic. Okay.
Then, when I was back in LA, so this is when I met LA Reid, you know, and so we kind of just worked something out. And so now I'm gone, and like I'm like just like sitting around. I'm like, damn, I met Ye for like 2 weeks, and then I met him. I finally met him. Then I played him my album. He was like, damn, bro, like he's like, you're like super like ill. He's like, damn, like he was just like talking to me for like 2 hours, showing me like all these ideas. Then like 2 weeks later, like I got a call. He's like, yo, Kanye wants you to rap on the song, which is like the Sin City song I did on the album. And I was like, damn, this fool want me to rap? Like, I was like, damn, I must be cold. You're
like, damn, I am nice. I knew it.
Then I started rapping. Then once I sent my verse back, he was like, man, you got to come to Hawaii. So that's when I went to Hawaii.
Oh, so you did the Hawaii trip too?
Yeah, I was there for like a long time, bro. I was there I was like there way too long, man. Like,
what's too long in Hawaii? How long is too long in Hawaii?
Nah, it wasn't like that. It was just like, man, we were there for like, man, since like September to like February or some crazy stuff. Like, I was like, am I ever going home?
Did he come and go during that time?
Nah, he was there. Like, he was there. You know what I mean? He was there. Like,
was Hawaii nice?
People came and go. Like, it was a lot of people that came in, came out.
Who else came through that you met during that run?
One I remember that I'll talk about is the nigga Rick Ross. Like, that was like one of the most like crazy experiences of my life.
Carcino, the name on the cash app. Donate.
Like, he was cool, bro. He's a movie. Like, he's real. Like, you know, he just sits there and he's just like, it's like always a cloud just floating around him. It's like crazy. It's like a movie. It's like super fresh. But yeah, that was probably like one of the best things ever.
Does Ye like rule with an iron fist? Does he like make sure work's getting done, or is it just a given that everyone who's there wants to be working?
I mean, I think you just want to be working. It's like that's what you. Why would you just sit there to just chill and get fat? Like,
right. If Kanye calls you, you probably should go in.
You want to just like soak in all the information.
So this was working on Yeezus?
Nah, this is Cruel Summer.
This is still Cruel Summer.
Yeah, but low key, like some of the songs, like I heard some of the songs that are on Yeezus, like during Cruel Summer.
Oh, really? The beginnings of them?
Yeah, like some of the ideas.
One
of them.
So what would you say so far before we get away from Kanye? What would you say of the stuff that we've heard from Kanye that has the biggest Travis Scott imprint on it?
I'll say New Slaves.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, and Guilt Trip. The rest of those are just like whatever. Like, I mean, I like touch almost everyone. Like, and other, like, oh my God, Black Skinhead, like all those. Just worked on them, you know what I mean? But a lot of people, like, you know, mess with them.
A lot of people compare you to him in certain ways, sound-wise.
I don't know why, though. It's
and
like
performance-wise.
So whack.
But I took something. When I saw your performance at Best Buy, I thought performance-wise, I saw it.
But
there's a certain level of bravado and showmanship you have that not a lot of people have. So I guess that's why it's reminded.
That's what I'm saying. you know, that's not my fault. It's not my fault. Other rappers or other artists couldn't carry another prestige of like just following that. That's not hard. It's just artistry. You know, I'm not the artist to just like rap in front of a fucking mic with a DJ behind me and just like try to bore you with my songs. Like that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to put on a show. Like I don't make music to just like for a DJ to be behind me with his weak little like tar mat with his like DJ face on it. Like I'm not about that.
Well, what if he has dope slip mats though? So
that's whack.
Stop hating.
Like keep hitting the bomb and keep hitting the damn thing.
What if it's a lot of gunshots though?
But that's just like getting on my damn nerves. You know, I'm into the you know, you know, we create this music, man, with like light shows, man. The people, it's like an experience. Like those sounds, like are supposed to like control the atmosphere, aka the lights, the smoke, the strobes, all that. So I mean, that's just like what it is.
Do you get more influence? Do you get a lot of influence from like a lot of the electronic DJs?
Yeah. You know, that's kind of like God Punk and like Justice. Those kids, I like idolize them more than like wherever your favorite DJ is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because you love the showmanship, the full performance.
And like it's like the new DJ. And it's the new like way to hit play on music, you know. It's like their DJ sets are like real stages, you know. That's kind of like as I grow as an artist, you know, I just want to like break that pier.
What do you think of yourself more as a music maker, producer, or MC?
MC, man. Like people found out about me because I was making my own beats for my own raps. You know, I wasn't just like making beats for people. I don't even really make beats for people. Like I don't like just like unless I'm going in the studio like right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not a send off a beat CD kind of dude.
Nah, so I don't like any like mishaps. Like
you want to make sure that the artist that you're working with.
Yeah, and I like hearing the album. You know what I mean? Because, like, the album might be whack, and I might be just sitting in something that just, like, making it, like, just might confuse them. I just like hearing the album and just, like, telling them, like, what I can give to you to make the album sound more complete.
So what is your actual label affiliation? So you ended up making when you signed, you ended up rocking with L.A. Reid and Epic, but you also rock with T.I. So what is your exact situation?
Yeah, you know, I'm with Epic Records and Grand Hustle, and I'm with we worked out a deal.
Production wise,
we worked out a deal. Where we can all like be happy.
So basically, you can do production shit for Kanye and be a part of that movement,
and artist shit too. It just he has a certain imprint with Def Jam. That I didn't.
It's pretty wild though to be affiliated with Tip and
It's like the epitome of wild. You just don't even understand.
Yeah, like at what point do you call mom and go, "Hey, mom, yeah, it kind of worked out."
I still haven't called mom. Like I just let her. Like she just seen me like on TV. Like picked up bought albums I was on. She was just like, "Oh man, my son." People like she had to like stop going to her job. They had to relocate her job because like everyone from my hometown just like goes up there to like talk to her.
Try to give her demos.
Yeah.
So you never had the conversation where you're like, "Mom, look, it all worked out."
I mean, yeah, because she was like, "Jack, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm an artist." She's like, "I seen you up there with these tattoos on your neck. Like, what are you doing?" Like, I was like, "Oh man, I'm just working." She's like, "Oh, your dad's so proud." Kanye West, like.
Do you take it all in though? That's pretty cool.
Man, but I want to do more, man. I mean,
it's still early.
Yeah, it's super early. Like, I want to just reach a point in my life where like I can like hold my brother and sister down, and like my mom down. Just create a new life for them, like just some ill, fresh, creative, art directed life.
What's the area like where you're from in Houston? Where exactly are you from?
I'm from Missouri City. It's kind of it's like a suburb. Maybe suburbs out here like hoods, but it's not like a hood, but it's like a suburb.
So
it's like
middle class.
Yeah, it's like middle class. My
multiracial.
Yeah, straight up. That's where I don't really hang out with a lot of black kids, but I got a lot of black friends.
Wait, hold on. You don't hang out with a lot of black kids, but you got a lot of black friends.
Yeah.
Explain that. I don't know. That's actually one of the few times I've been lost.
I don't hang out around a lot of black kids, but like I got a lot of black friends.
So in other words, you have friends that are black, but y'all don't hang out in places where other black kids are.
Well, in a generic reference, I should say. Like I got, it's like I have black friends and shit, but it's not like I like be like with black people all day long. I got like mixed friends.
You like hanging out with all kinds of people.
Yeah, I pull up with like some Indians, with some like with white people with some blacks, you know.
Whoever.
Yeah, you know, art director type people. I'm not just with the, you know, I'll be in the hood with the people, but you know, it's like, that's just a different experience.
That is sort of a new thing that's happening, though. Of like, there does seem to be several artists on the come up who like refuse to be defined by like one particular ethnicity. Like they just roll with whoever's a creative mind. Like you see with Odd Future and ASAP Rocky and like you know what I'm saying. And that does seem to be a little bit, especially that you guys. And I put you guys all in a similar category in that if you were to look at you, Tyler, and Rocky, though you're all completely different, having a creative mind that goes just beyond being a rapper.
Oh yeah, you know, I guess that's what it is. You know, that's why I guess we like have good minds and just do cool shit. You know, because of that.
Are you into fashion and shit too?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, that whole APC line, yeah, man. When I first went to Paris, that was the first place I went. And we all had a meeting. That was like my first time in like fashion design. It was like showing me all this like shit. I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, but you know, I've always been into fashion, man. It's just like part of my music. Like I said, it's like the aesthetic all the way through, CD packaging to like my shoes.
If you're wondering, Kanye is selling I believe a $200 short sleeve hoodie, which is very rare. I mean, it's just such rare weather that you need the short sleeve hoodie. But the time comes, and Ye's gonna have you prepared for that short sleeve hoodie. Do you have the whole line? Like, do you have all the gear?
Yeah.
How is it? It's nice.
Yeah, it's fresh, man. It's like
very basic. You have to pretty clean.
Yeah, you know that's his whole thing, minimalism. You know, he was working on that. I believe at the same time he's working on the music album.
How do you feel about the rocking a near man skirt? The whatchamacallit? The kilt. How do you feel about the kilt action?
I actually own a pair of Rick Owens that do have a kilt on them.
Wait, you have something that has a kilt built in?
Yeah, but they're like pants with like a kilt on them.
I don't know.
It's all silhouette, bro. It has nothing to do with just even. Diddy, FYI, first guy to ever wear a kilt. I don't know if people.
When did Diddy do that?
At an award show, he had a kilt on, and he came out. You can look that up.
Really?
The second person was Scott Muscuddy, my favorite rapper of all time.
Scott Muscuddy is your favorite rapper of all time?
Bro, he's like the best rapper of all time. I'm super sad I'm not on this Cuddy Life tour, but it's all good.
Why? Were you supposed to be?
No, I don't think so. But
you know. Oh, you just wish that you got in the call for it?
Yeah, it's like my favorite artist of all time.
Really?
I would do that.
That would be a perfect fit, actually.
I would do that tour for free.
They should still add you. I just saw that today. The listings: Cuddy, Tyler, Logic, Big Sean.
Yep.
Is that right? You would be a great fit on that tour too. Why do you think Cuddy is such a great? I love Cuddy, and I hear a lot of people talk about Cuddy. I don't always hear people describe him as a great rapper.
I gotta play his music, man. He's like the ultimate. It's like, man, if you gotta really listen to his raps, it's like so real. He's probably like one of the only like realest rappers like alive.
He's super honest.
Yeah, man, and like it's like almost like Drake. Like Drake is so honest and real, and like it cuts through so good. Like the melodies, but it's like it's like fresher. It's like his music is like so fresh, and it got like this edge, and it's like super pure.
But a lot of people think that Drake is not honest and real. I mean, a lot of people think Drake is.
I personally think he's like super honest. Like. I mean, I don't see why Drake would lie at a point like that.
Well, what about like for example, people get on Drake a lot because they think started from the bottom is like you weren't really at the bottom.
You gotta understand what that means, man. He was an actor, but to make it in music is like hard, man. So like that is the bottom in some purposes, because like you can be like the biggest person in the world, and then like some guy from the hood can be a way bigger rapper than you, and not have as much money as you, and like you got to start from the bottom to like become who you are. Like he's one of the top artists of our generation.
I mean, listen, I think Drake is amazing. I think what he does. I think there are songs where Drake isn't always talking about himself personally, but he
definitely
represents ideas of other people.
But that's the whole point.
And that's the whole thing. I don't know when rappers are gonna get over, or fans are gonna get over the fact that it's performance art and not everything is true. It's like the same thing with Ross. It's like, relax, guys. A lot of it's performance. Not